In today's Vlogmas video, we are going to talk about the home notebook. Now, the home notebook was something that I created specifically for someone else. This was a DM that I got maybe about 2 years ago. Someone who was saying that they loved my Tom 90 system, but they didn't need all of those different parts. They just needed something really simple that they could use on a daily basis in order to manage their home. And the home notebook was created. Once I created it for that particular person, I put it within my shop and a bunch of you loved it. So I wanted to share with you what is included in it and why you might possibly need one. So as soon as you open it up, you see home notebook across the front. It is a really simple cover. And the very first section that I have in here is the daily section. So the daily section is a place for you to plan out your day. The schedule is on the left side of the sheet and it goes from 6 a.m. until 3 a.m. You have a section for your to-do list for the day, and then you also have breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a snack where you could keep up with what you are eating, and a small section for notes. So sometimes I would write out all of my to-dos and I would need additional areas for to-dos. Sometimes I would write out to-dos here and then I might add a scripture or a verse of the day or something else that I just wanted to keep track of. But this is a simple way to plan your day. And this is mainly used for people who don't need a full planner. They may not even need to plan out their entire week. They just need a simple spot to jot down the things that they need to do for a specific day. So if you have errands, you can jot down the different errands that you have to run, the tasks that you have to do, what you plan on eating, and any to-dos that you may not want to forget. So the very first section is dedicated to planning out your day, mapping out everything that you need to do. The second section is a notes section, and this is where you just have line pages where you could just jot down any and everything that's coming up. Now, since this is the home notebook, this is mainly for people who need to manage their home. So this section is mainly used for projects, ideas, or any organization things that you might be trying to do in order to manage your house. This is a brain dump area where you're able to just map out anything that could be coming up, anything that you may want to do throughout the year, and you just need a space to think. So this is like your thinking area. And we call this area the notes area because it could be any notes that you may have for your home. The home notebook is a great space for people who like to keep work and home separate. So if you do have projects that you're currently working on and you have work projects and you have home projects, you may not want to mingle them all into one planner. And if that is the case, this is the perfect spot in order to map out everything that you have to do for your house. And you can keep all of your work stuff within your work planner. So I like to call my notes area my thinking spot. So this is the place where I would think through anything that's coming up before I make solid decisions, spend any money, or make any major moves. This is a great area for you to just kind of process, and then you can plan out what you have decided after you have processed on these sheets. After your notes section, you have your cleaning sheets. So the cleaning sheets is where you can map out the different areas that you are planning on cleaning on a specific day or in a specific room. So there are two ways that I use my cleaning sheets. One way is by adding the days of the week to the headers here. So I would have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I usually don't do any cleaning on Sunday as I use that as a day of rest. But once I put the days of the week, I will add what I am planning on doing on that specific day. And then when that day comes, I will just check it off as I have cleaned in that specific area. Now, another way that I could possibly use this sheet is adding in the room. So I would put kitchen, bedroom, kids' rooms, bathrooms, and I would list out all of the things that I am planning on doing in those specific rooms. This way I can check off what rooms I have cleaned throughout the week. Either way, however you decide to use these sheets, these are available to you in order to map out your cleaning for an entire week. I find them to be very simple and easy to use. This way you don't always have to think of your cleaning schedule and you don't have to obsess over what you cleaned and what you didn't clean. This becomes like your your home brain. So I don't have to think as hard because I have listed everything that I have already done on these pages. So you have your home cleaning sheets. And then after this, the next section is your meal planner. So this is the weekly meal planner where you can plan out your breakfast, lunch, dinner, and any snacks. And it goes from Monday through Sunday. We all know one of the biggest parts of home management is your meal planning process. So this is the sheet that I will usually use with my husband at the beginning of every single week, and we will map out what we are going to eat for the week. We also have a spot on the back of these sheets in order to map out the groceries so that when I go to the grocery store, I am just able to easily pick up the things that we do not have. And it's an easy way to make sure that I don't forget anything. But mapping out what we're going to eat for the week makes it much, much easier to purchase the groceries, and it makes sure that we are not wasting money. And another thing that I will do is anytime we decide to eat out, I will also add to the sheet how much money we have spent eating out on that particular meal. So usually I will plan in black like this, and then I will write in red if we decided to eat something different. So usually it will look like this. I will either check it off that we ate exactly that, or I will write what we decided to eat instead. And if we ended up spending money, I will add how much we spent on that particular meal. This is one of the best ways for me to stay on top of our budget along with the food, because our food is the most expensive item on our budget. We usually spend the most on food. So if I am spending money on groceries for the week, I will add how much we spent on groceries at the back. Or if we decide to eat out, I will add it in the box, what we ate and how much we spent. And then at the end of the week, I can add it all up and transfer that number over into my budget planner, because it does help me to map out how much we're spending on food with more accuracy. So I'll be way more realistic with how much we normally spend based on our schedule, based on what we mapped out and what we actually did, and based on our groceries. But we have a bunch of these meal planning sheets in here so that we can map out all of our meals. And the next section in here is going to be our habit tracker. A habit tracker is a great way to keep up with all of your habits that you may have in your home or personally, because remember, I created this notebook for people who might have a traditional 9-to-5, and you may not even need a work planner. So you don't need to map out everything that you're doing for work, because you're doing basically the same things from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Maybe you're not an entrepreneur, so your day may not have much variety during the week. So you just want something that's going to help you to map out your habits and plan your day so that you could just plan out the errands and the other things that you have going on. So with the habit tracker, you're able to keep up with everything else that you may have to do, like working out, taking your vitamins, doing your daily budget. You want to write down those habits here, and then you could track throughout the course of the week how well you did. It makes the planning process much, much easier so that you're not staring at a blank week within your planner. You can just use a notebook and this habit tracker to keep up with all of the things that you're currently trying to stay on top of. And so I love the habit tracker for that, because I feel like it makes it much, much easier to stay on top of your habits and stay on top of your routines. You only have to write it once, and you're able to keep track of the entire week, how often you did that particular habit. And then at the end of the week, another thing that I like to do is to score myself. So if I did 5 out of 7 days, then I would say, ooh, that's a pretty good week. But if I only did the habit 3 times out of 7 days, I might tell myself, okay, you really need to step it up the very next week. But a lot of times we won't remember how often we did something. We may not remember how often we completed a habit. And so this is a great way to stay on top of and keep track of the habits that you currently have that you want to stay on top of for the new year. And the last section that I have in here is my other section, but this is specifically for the holidays. So we have a Thanksgiving, which we have the menu in here, main dishes, side dishes, desserts, and drinks. Also have a holiday budget. If you have a Christmas budget that you need to stay on top of, or a Thanksgiving budget that you need to stay on top of, you can add that here. And I also have a gift tracker in here. There is one in the budget planner as well, but I also wanted to add it into the home notebook just in case you did not have the budget planner. And so you have your gift description, who it's for, how much you spent, and if it's been wrapped, and if it's been given to the person. So it's a great way to stay on top of gifts overall. And then you also have a Christmas menu in here and a decorations inventory. If you have a lot of decorations that you store, I know I do. So we use the same type of decorations every single year. I might just add certain things to it. And so I would just keep track of the things that I have, anything that I might need, and any storage that I might need in order to organize the things that I currently have. And that is it for the home notebook. As you can see, this is a pretty simple notebook. I wanted to keep it simple because it's for those of you who may not need all of that extra planning. You might not need a section for work and to-dos. Maybe you have simple to-dos, or you only have 4 or 5 things that you need to do every single day. Or, like I said, you might have a traditional 9 to 5 that you don't need a separate planner for, and you don't need to keep track of a bunch of additional things for work. You only need to stay on top of your home, and this is a great way to do that. You have a spot to plan your day. You have a spot for notes. You can clean. You can meal prep and plan. You can plan out projects. You can plan for the holidays. It is all within this one notebook. So I wanted to share this one with you for those of you who like to keep it simple. Let me know in the comments below. I know a nice amount of you have got your hands on this one and you really do enjoy the home notebook. But let me know if you have any additional things that you put within your home notebook that I might want to incorporate for the new year. I would love to hear from you, so make sure you leave me a comment below, and I will see you all in tomorrow's video. Until then, keep organizing your life so that you can achieve your dreams. Bye, guys.